Hello everyone, welcome back to The Novelist. Okay, in the last episode, we decided that we're gonna help out Dan in this chapter to help him with his writer's block, which is something that he's suffering with. Alright, so let's continue. Alright, Dan, we are going to help you out, buddy. Yeah. So I don't know how I'm gonna be able to intervene with all of this. Whiteness. The Kaplans are asleep. Explore the house for clues about its past, then whisper your decision. Okay. Then whisper your decision to Dan. Okay. So, I guess it's safe to say that we don't have to worry about the lights now. Okay, so we need to find clues about this house's past. By playing carefully and learning the desires of more than one character, you've earned the ability to find a compromise with any character you didn't spook in the previous chapter. You can only select one character for a compromise. Press E to continue. Okay. Huh. Alright. So I don't know what they mean by compromise. Selecting the wine will choose Linda's compromise. Okay. So right now we're mostly worried about the son and the dad, because the mom is mature. She should understand how many sleeps. Huh? The mom should understand, like, the predicament that Dan is going through, and Tommy, especially if Tommy's been going through bullying. So let's not worry too much about Linda, but we'll definitely try to help Linda out, if anything, with a compromise in the next chapter. So I will choose this as a compromise. Wait, no. Wait a second. If we choose that as the compromise, then will Tommy be the one? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna select the wine as a You know what? I'll be right back. Okay, I'm dumb. So, okay. If this game sticks to the true definition of compromise, which is the settlement of an agreement between both parties, then Dan should be the one getting the most out of this. Tommy will be happy to know that the dad will play Race and Roger, I think. Yeah, Race and Roger with Tommy. And then Linda will be the one who's kind of just alone by herself for the time being. We're gonna help her out, definitely, but just not now. Yes. Okay. What do I do? Hello. New house is cool. Yeah, Tommy seems like he's really enjoying this house. I don't think he wants to go back. Got to break through work on my new piece. Ideas for a second one. See, what does she have to worry about? Like, the freaking dad's the one who's worried about the white lie with Tommy. And the mom's just like, I need to work on my art. My art is important. Selfish. Alright. I can see your underwear. Why is she Kind of sounds like what I said. Okay. It came to Dan in a flash. He'd written down an idea in an old notebook. Before coming to the house, it had somehow fallen beside the desk in the bedroom, and though he had no clue what gave him that. Okay. Let me stop that. I didn't finish reading it. Oh, man. Oh, well. On a good foot with Tommy, but he couldn't find time to play as long as Tommy wanted. He knocked off early enough to sneak in 2 games, and he made sure to let Tommy win both, but his son was disappointed that they hadn't had more time together. Aw. Well, be grateful that he's actually playing with you. Aw. I was upset that Dan wouldn't take even a single night off so they could catch up on things and spend time together. She spent the evening reading alone on the couch, reading, drinking a bottle of wine herself, and she spent the next morning trying to deal with the hangover. Ugh. Alright, we'll try to make time for you. Or should we have made it Full House? Or should we have made it Tommy's? Should we have helped Tommy and then compromise with Dan? Huh. No. I think, okay, so let's try to keep a good balance. Alright, let's read. Guy. I'm not your guy, pal. Well, I'm not your pal, buddy. Well, I'm not your pal, friend. And can we crash your place? I was thinking, okay, excuse the jam on the rocks. Use your advice on the holidays. Let me know. Dan. Okay, thank you, game, for saving automatically. I appreciate that. I freaking love autosave. It saves lives. Seriously. Autosave anything. It would be like in the game or... Oh.
I got it.
What? Okay, so I would imagine that they're starting to patrol a little bit more. Let's see, Dan. What are you thinking about? I can see the threads. I think I can pull this book off. Alright, good for you, man. I'm happy. Alright.
I took Tynan up on the book jam. He hasn't seen a word of my new book, and fresh eyes are priceless. He bailed me out on Tramer's Way. I hope he understands how much of that book worked because of him. I still remember when we were walking to the pond, and he had the idea about using newspaper clips and police reports. Of course, no matter how many times I tell interviewers it was his idea, they just keep giving me the credit. Maybe they just want the tidy auteur version. Oh well, can't change that. Let's just hope he has an idea for this one too. Freddy can't get here soon enough.
You really shouldn't look forward to like certain days. You should really learn to enjoy every single day that you have. Because I mean, I'm pretty sure you know, with each passing day comes closer to another certain day. You should really appreciate like what you have. Aw. Did Tommy make a new friend? That's cute. Alright, so possess, no. We need to find more clues. My nose is so itchy. Oh man. Oh, that's a severe itch if I ever had one. Hey, the fishing pole's moved. Do they go fishing every day? Alright. I don't remember if I read that note already. What are you thinking about? Play, race, and lawnmower. Man, he really loves that thing. No, we already read that. It's for Dan. I have the hiccups. Ooh, what's this? Oh. Is Tommy making friends here? Huh. What's this? Honey, I'm sorry it's been so long since my last letter, but we've been all over the place. Have you gotten settled into that big house yet? I hope getting away from everything has been a help for you and Dan. I'm writing because, speaking of getting away, your father and I are going to take a road trip. I found some good AARP deals, and with your father only working part-time, it wasn't very hard to arrange time off. It's been too long since our last trip. I've always enjoyed changes of scenery, and might I add that this handwriting is very nice. And as you're hopefully learning, it can be just the thing a marriage needs. Lord knows it's helped us. The trip won't take us close enough to the shore to come visit, I'm sorry to say, and if you write back, we'll be gone before your letter arrives. We'll call if one of our motels has long distance, but if we don't get a chance to call, send my love to Dan and Thomas. You know your father and I want the best for you all. Love, Mom. Aw, Mom. So sweet. Alright, so we got a hint for Linda. Pew pew. Alright. Swear to Bob, Tommy, if you're not happy with that compromise, I'll be so mad at you. Alright. It's got a shirt here. What is that?
Good news. Mom called today with a change of plans. They made better time on the first leg of the trip than they expected, and they're coming to visit. Bad news, they want to come this weekend. Did Dan tell Tynan they could stay here for sure, or is that still up in the air? I'll ask after dinner. She sounded cheerful enough on the phone, though I can't help wondering if they took this trip because they hit another rough patch. I hope not. I hope they just want to see Tommy and have a classic Mears family feast. Though maybe seeing how they've ended up will be good perspective for Dan and me. Speaking of which, Dad better not get nosy. I've told him 1,000,000 times that my marriage is not his business. Maybe I'll try the thing Christine told me. When someone asks you something private, just say, "Why do you ask?" Put it back on them and see if they've actually got a reason to get into your business. Yeah, I've got to remember to try that. We'll see how he answers that one.
Never thought of it that way, Linda. Never thought of it that way. Is that another clue? What's that? A clue? Blue skidoo, we can do. Okay. So I'm assuming Davy is a friend of Tommy's. Lynn. Oh, come on, Lynn. First you want Davy to stay over, and now you want your parents to?
Huh?
Nothing. That was pretty close. Okay, let us go into your memories. Woo. What are you thinking about, buddy? Whoa. Hello.
What about Tommy?
You can sleep with us.
Where's Tommy? Tommy. Is Tommy here? Tommy is not here. Alright, there you are.
Broke through the fog last night. I found my notebook and it was all right there. Scott takes Alice to the lake to feed the swans, and he's too self-absorbed to switch up his go-to move, and Sarah's there waiting to confront him. He ends up losing them both. It's simple, but it's a clean way to hit the past as anchor theme. I have no clue how I forgot that part, but it doesn't matter now. It's like a dam broke. I got the chapters to Paul on schedule, with enough time to do first-pass revisions. God, I'm glad that's over.
Yay! So this must be a memory of after he found the notebook. Good for you, Dan. Good for you. Alright, let's go back in stealth mode. If you what? Check those fishing poles. Maybe we can find a pond. So now he wants to go fishing. No, Dan. We are not going fishing. Alright, La 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 la. La 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 la. Okay. We need to find Linda and Tommy. Oh, you didn't see anything, buddy. Nothing at all. Ooh, I'm inside your head. I can see everything that you're thinking about.
Let me call his mom.
Can Davy sleep over?
Can Davy sleep over? Me. Alright. Yay. Is that everything? Yes, it is. Alright. Let's find Linder. Linder. Where are you? There's Dan. There's Tommy. Where the heck is Linda? She is nowhere to be found. Is that a hint? That is not a hint. Is she watching TV?
Hey, what's up?
You know.
Oh, is she upstairs with Dan? Jeez, that's it. Hey, what's up, Oino? Jeez. Oh, no, you didn't say anything. I'm going inside your head. Alright. Wait, does this say uncover memory?
I thought Tommy was sleeping with us.
I'm checking to see if this is a foldout.
Nope. That would just be way too convenient. If it was a foldout, you should have went to a better store. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I keep yawning. Okay. Uncover.
I've barely had any journal entries since we arrived, and I'm writing this one with a god-awful headache. Not a good track record so far, Linda. I tried to get Dan to take a night off last night, but he said he just didn't have the time. So I opened that bottle of wine myself after Tommy got to bed and somehow finished the whole thing. I knew I should have eaten something, and now I'm paying for it. Alright, time to see if my stomach's settled enough to figure out where we put the aspirin. It's gonna take a while to get used to where everything is in this place.
Well, that's what you get for being an idiot. Okay. Alright, so we explored everybody's memories. Let's see if we can find any more hints. Okay, so we know that Dan wants fishing pole. He wants to go fishing. We need to find out what Tommy wants to do. Alright, so we read that note on the table from T. Okay, where would the other hints be? That's not a hint. We already saw that. That's Davy and Tommy. Anything in the bathroom? No. Is there anything in the kitchen? Nothing. Did we read that? That's from Linda, right? That's from Linda's poem, yeah. Telephone, no. Alright. Linda. Read her thoughts for... okay. So, we can use the blue sheets to make a sofa for it. Sounds interesting. Wash that ugly sweater. Mom and Dad gave me so they can see me wearing it. Okay. So, I believe the ugly sweater she's referring to is in Dan's room. Is that it? Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, so to keep it balanced, let's make this Linda's resolution. And then we will make a compromise with Tommy. So this will be a solution. Sorry, Dan, but you're gonna have to wait for fishing some other time. Today's not that day. Alright, so suck it up. Alright, so everybody's sleeping. The blue sheets to make a sofa for. Alright. Which blue sheets is he talking? From the desk of Harold Baxter. I'm now certain that there's something strange with the light here. It must be those windows. I was reviewing old deeds. Wait, 1948? Jeez. I was reviewing old... Hold on. Hold the phone. 1948. Did they have TV in 1948? I don't know. Huh. Something I would have to look up. I mean, maybe it was probably like black and white TV, but jeez. Alright. Soon the elevation will put the ocean too far away from the sun to reflect off a wave, but perhaps not. Okay, so this is probably Linda. Wait, no, it's not Linda. From the desk of Harold Baxter. Who's Harold Baxter? Look, but there's nothing there except a strange shimmer, like heat above the asphalt of a hot road. It dissipated almost immediately. Perhaps some concentration of the light caused it, or maybe it was me. But on to work. I've begun cataloging possible options for the property. I owe Mr. Lowry a report by the 24th. Okay. Cool beans. We need to find the blue sheets to make a fort. So, Mommy and Tommy will be able to have some fun time, while Dan gets to be all by him alone himself, since he was super duper happy. I'm afraid that this will be too, like, if you get too much of like a neutral ending, and like nobody will be satisfied. That's kind of the thing that I'm worried about. Alright, blue sheets. Get Dan to help clean up, pick up some beer. Sweater. Okay. Can I sprint? No, I can't. Alright, we need to find... Where is that? The forest, I had to pick up my work at. I'll buy the house myself. Blue sheets, blue sheets, blue sheets. Let's see. If I were blue sheets, where would I be? Not in the fridge. Jeebus. Let's see. It's not in here. Man, this freaking house is like a labyrinth. Jeez. Blue sheets? Blue sheets? Blue sheets? What can we... Where are the blue sheets? Does it mean his... Aha! There we go. Tommy's company house. Alrighty. Now what? To Dan? Wait a second. I thought I was supposed to whisper to Linda. Okay, so I guess I can only speak with Dan then. You forgot to shave your underarms. I don't know. Ugh. It sounds very creepy. Linda was so excited to see her parents that she almost felt happy putting on the hideous sweater they'd given her the previous Christmas. Their mother and father interacted, and more than once she and Dan talked about their own marriage in that context. The visit was a success, and her father was well behaved by his standards. Nice! Alright, so things went as planned, huh? The important was for Tommy to play with his friends his age, so he grabbed the sheets and gave Tommy a few tips on the finer points of structural engineering. Jeez! Extra house guests meant the boys had to keep the noise down and play quietly, which put a damper on some of their fun. Yeah. He found the company distracting. He tried to work through the commotion, but he never got into a rhythm. He couldn't even focus long enough to do small corrections. So instead, he accepted the role of selfless host. Spent the weekend running errands, not working. Well, that's what you should be doing on the weekends. It's taking a break. Hello. What? No. Who?
I gotta call Paul again.
What? No way. Oh, jeez. It's too bad I'm gonna have to leave that for the next episode. Damn. Oh man, the funeral. Oh, that just hit me real hard. Holy crap! I was not expecting that. I mean, we haven't really gotten like emotionally attached to all the characters yet, but the death of anybody is just really shocking and can really throw that's like a huge curveball to anybody's life, especially with like these three in particular. Well, anybody can relate to that. I mean, you know what I mean. Oh man, I can't wait to find out what happens. Alright, so don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and be sure to share this with your friends if you think they'll enjoy it as well. And I'm going to try to keep pumping out videos for the Novelist specifically, because this is getting kind of interesting. Alright, so leave me any feedback in the comments if you want me to read like the notes, or if you want me to just skip reading or just leave it there for like a brief second, so that way you'll have like a choice to read it or not, but you can at least pause it while you're watching the video. Alright, I'll try to record when I'm just not like yawning so much. I don't know why I keep yawning. I mean, I'm definitely not bored and I don't feel sleepy, so I don't know. Just remember, there's a comment section for a reason. Let me tell me what your thoughts are about this playthrough, and how I'm doing so far with my commentary. Alright, so I'll see you guys in the next video.